Activate Radio brings you uncensored youth voices, inspirational stories of change, provocative conversations from young South African leaders across the country. It is a platform for all youth, from civil society organization, community radio stations, community-based organizations, youth in arts, youth in business and politics, youth working with schools, basically all citizens.
60 minutes after 4 o'clock is the time on board. Well, I did say that people are getting ready for their 67 minutes. Mandela Day. Now, the Activate network works on community development 365 days a year. Activator Bongi Ndlovu, who is the front runner of the A Day campaign, say they are calling on South Africa, the Riverside district, Upington and surrounding areas to continue the legacy of Mandela beyond 18 July, because South Africa needs more than 67 minutes on one day. Now, A Day is calling South Africans to carry on the spirit of Mandela's legacy throughout the year and to commit to change by working with activators post Mandela Day. We have Bongi herself on the line this afternoon to just elaborate to us about the A Day campaign and also what they'll be doing for Mandela Day tomorrow. Bongi?
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Bongi, for making time for us this afternoon. Can you tell us, Bongi, what is the motive behind the A Day campaign?
Firstly, thank you so much for the opportunity. So, as just you had said in a nutshell, that Activate, what we do is that we work on community development throughout the year, and we feel that to truly honor Mandela's legacy is to do exactly what he did. I mean, he also gave his entire life, spent 27 years in jail, just to ensure that South Africa is a better place for all. So as a network, we feel that 67 minutes is not enough. South Africa needs everyone. Can you imagine if Mandela Day were to happen more than once a year, the type of change that we see in our communities? So we've started an A Day just to get everyone who is currently involved with Mandela Day to join us post Mandela Day with that same spirit, with that same energy, with those same resources, and see how we can continue to help our communities so that our country can be a better place.
With that mentioned, Bongi, as a network of more than 2,000 activators, what are the activators trying to achieve every day? What is it that you do on a daily basis to try and make an impact on the lives of the people out there?
Well, being part of the Activate network is something that's very unique. I mean, what we do is that we are all capacitated and given the resources to go back to our communities to do what it is that we can in our local corners to drive change. So that in a sense makes us very diverse, because we have some activators that are in the public sector that are working within government, making sure that everything is done 100% fair. Then we have activators that are entrepreneurs that are trying to turn the wheel around and not just being an entrepreneur, but being a social entrepreneur where I'm making money and also making a social impact in my community. And then there's some of us that are actually in the civic space. We work within NGOs and work within youth development, health sector. We work in a variety of sectors, and I think that is what makes us one of the most unique networks in South Africa, where we are all in our legal corners trying to make a difference where we are.
All right. Bongi, Activate, or the Activate network, also has the hashtag committed to change. What achievements have Activate accomplished with this hashtag up until this far?
Okay, so I can only speak about what we've done for 2017, but we've been active since 2012, and we plan on being active way more than this year. But so far, I mean, I'm based in Gauteng, and there's been amazing initiatives that we've been doing to show that we are committed to change. I've got an activator that is based in the Eastern in Gauteng, who's been running his donator school bag, even post the back to school phase. And we have Nona as well, who's currently doing a cemetery drive, but not just a cemetery drive, but also a life skill, so that young girls are sort of doing these sugar daddy awareness classes within townships in the Eastern. And There's even literacy programs. I mean, there's some activators that are doing after-school tutoring for maths and science for grades 11 and 12 so that we can increase the pass rate and have more young people within university. And that's just to mention a few. Now, can you imagine 2,000 young people from Limpopo all the way to Cape Town doing what they can in their communities to drive change? So that is just to give you an idea of what it is that we mean when we're saying that we are committed to change.
All right. Now, this specific campaign, Bongi, hashtag committed to change, does it only focus on young people, or is the older group of people also involved in it, or can they get involved?
Definitely. I mean, this may be a youth-led initiative, but it can only work if every single person plays their role. That is why we are sharing the 8-day campaign to say we may be young people, but we cannot do this alone. That is why we're saying that, can you imagine if all the people that are going to be going out there in the community tomorrow, pushing their 57 minutes of Mandela Day tribute, continue doing that even the following day or the following month, working with activators as we work throughout the year. So this can only work if all the relative or the local stakeholders, or even the private sector, everyone can join us. The old people, they've got such knowledge they can share to say this might work, this can't work. And if we work together, I really truly believe that we can all just accomplish amazing things.
Great stuff. Now, with that mentioned, Bongi, this 8-day campaign, how long will it run?
So we're running it even after Mandela Day, to actually show that even though we were there up and on and doing what we can and voting in our communities, the actual work or the actual volunteering still needs it today. So we plan on even running it maybe a week or two after Mandela Day to say, what now? South Africa still needs you even today. What can you do, or can you work with activators as we continue? Because as we had mentioned that we work throughout the year, maybe if you're even looking for a campaign to say that, okay, I'm going to take up the 8-day, but I'm not too sure where to start. The best thing that we can do is that we can link you up with the activator near your community, and you can work with either those literacy programs or even those ECD programs, or whatever programs that activators are running nearest to you.
All right. In conclusion, Bongi, through this hashtag committed to change, what is the message that the activators are sending throughout the year, especially for young people, through this hashtag?
So our main message is a call to action to join us in this commitment to change. Join us even post Mandela Day. Join us even if we're young people and we think that we're not too sure what it is that we're doing. Join us even if you are a big minister and you feel like that have the energy to do things. And right now, we'd like to do so much more, but we can't because we lack a few resources or we lack some guidance here and there. So that is the biggest call to action. Please join us in this pledge and commitment to be committed to change so that we work together as a country to develop it to become a better place.
Bongi, thank you so much for your time, lady. I do hope that you're going to have yourself a very awesome Monday afternoon further and your Mandela Day tomorrow. I know that you are working 367 days to make a change, but I do hope that you're going to have a great 67 minutes that you will be contributing tomorrow.
Thank you so much. And also, please, if I may ask, if you could also just join us in terms of following our Tibon link, but I will be forwarding everything to the station so that you guys can also join the social media campaign on committing to change.
Thank you so very much, Bongi.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so that was Bongi Ndlovu, who is the front runner of the 8-day campaign of the Activators. Well, now the Uppington Activators will be partnering with us, Radio Riverside, tomorrow at Pabalelo with the hashtag committed to change, giving back to the community of Uppington and spending their 67 minutes to help improve the community. 25 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock.
Activator is a network of more than 2,000 young leaders driving change for the public good across South Africa. Members of this network, Activators, are connected by their passion, skills, sense of self and spark to address tough challenges. They are actively initiating innovative and creative solutions that can reshape our society.